If you bought a pickup truck in 2024, it is likely already broken. If you bought an RV, it is likely already leaking. And if you bought a new washing machine, you are probably already shopping for its replacement. We expose the piece rate labor destroying the RV industry. We expose the EPA mandates destroying diesel engines. But the comments section kept telling us the same story. It isn't just trucks, it's everything. You are right. There is a pattern here. Whether it is a $100,000 truck or a $500 dishwasher, the engineering philosophy is identical. We have uncovered a systemic shift in manufacturing that has effectively placed a death clock on every single asset you own. To understand why your tools and appliances are failing, you have to look at the label on the back. For 50 years, the phrase "Made in USA" was the gold standard. It meant that American steel was cast in American foundries, machined by American engineers, and assembled by American workers. Today, that phrase has been replaced by a legal loophole. Look closely at your new power tools. Look at your new generator. The label likely says, "Assembled in the USA with global materials." This is not a badge of honor. It is a confession. It means the company bought the cheapest plastic motors and gears from a factory in Shenzhen, China, shipped them in a container to a warehouse in Ohio, and paid a worker minimum wage to put them in a box. The soul of the machine is foreign junk. Only the cardboard box is American. This allows corporations to charge you a premium price for a domestic product while paying rock-bottom prices for imported garbage. You are paying for the legacy of the brand name, but you are buying the reality of the lowest bidder. This is where the engineering turns malicious. In the past, engineers were told to build a machine that would last as long as possible. Today, they are told to build a machine that lasts exactly 1 day longer than the warranty. This is achieved through a process called value engineering. They take a robust machine, like a transmission or a washing machine motor, and they analyze every single part. If a metal gear costs $4 and lasts for 20 years, they replace it with a plastic gear that costs 40 cents and lasts for 5 years. They call this optimization. We call it the kill switch. We see this in modern trucks, where they use plastic oil pans that warp and leak. We see this in RVs, where they use plastic plumbing fittings that crack in the cold. And we see it in your home appliances. The drum of your washing machine might be stainless steel. The motor might be powerful, but the connection point between them is a 10-cent plastic clip. When that clip snaps, the entire machine is totaled. They do not sell the clip. They only sell the entire drum assembly, which costs more than a new washer. This is not an accident. This is a design feature. They have engineered a single point of failure that forces you to throw away a 99% perfect machine because of a 1% defect. Who is responsible for this? It is rarely the engineers. It is almost always the owners. Most of the legendary American brands you grew up with do not exist anymore. They have been bought, gutted, and worn like a skin suit by private equity firms. Take a brand like Craftsman tools. For decades, Sears sold Craftsman wrenches that were forged in the United States and guaranteed forever. But when the brand was sold, the new owners shut down the American factories. They moved production to China and Taiwan. They kept the red logo, they kept the name, but they hollowed out the steel. Now when you buy that wrench, it is made of softer metal. It rounds off bolts. It breaks under torque. But the price did not go down. The private equity model is simple. Buy a brand with a high reputation for quality. Fire the expensive engineers and quality control staff. Switch to cheaper materials and foreign labor. Ride the reputation of the brand for 10 years, selling junk to loyal customers who do not know better. By the time the public realizes the quality is gone, the investors have already made their billions and moved on to the next victim. They are strip mining the trust that took a century to build. So if the product is designed to break, Why can you not just fix it? Because they have made repair illegal or impossible. This is the final nail in the coffin. In the 1950s, every appliance came with a schematic diagram. It showed you exactly how it worked and listed the part numbers so you could fix it yourself. Today, the hood of your truck is sealed shut with plastic covers. Your tractor requires a proprietary laptop to diagnose a check engine light. Your dishwasher has a digital control board that is filled with epoxy, so you cannot solder a new capacitor. Manufacturers like John Deere and Apple have spent millions of dollars lobbying against right to repair laws. They want to create a world where you do not own your property. You are merely renting it until it breaks. If a $20 sensor fails on your modern diesel truck, you cannot just replace it. You have to take it to the dealer and pay them $200 an hour to program the new sensor to the motherboard. They have monetized the repair process. They have turned maintenance into a subscription service. When you combine all of these factors, global parts, plastic gears, private equity greed, and software locks, you get the death clock. Economists have noticed a disturbing trend. Major durable goods like refrigerators, trucks, and water heaters are now failing in a synchronized wave at the 5 to 7 year mark. This is the sweet spot for the manufacturers. It is long enough that you do not feel immediately ripped off as you would if it broke in a week, but it is short enough to force you to buy 3 or 4 replacements over the course of your life. Your grandfather bought 1 refrigerator, you will buy 5. Your grandfather bought 1 truck, you will lease 4. This churn generates trillions of dollars for the corporations, but it destroys the wealth of the middle class. You can never get ahead because you are constantly replacing the things you already bought. So what is the solution? How do you opt out of the cycle of garbage? Stop buying the marketing and start buying the physics. Reject the smart, embrace the dumb. Do not buy the refrigerator with the Wi-Fi screen on the door. That screen will fail in 3 years and brick the fridge. Buy the commercial grade unit with the mechanical dial. Do not buy the truck with the twin turbo hybrid system. Buy the used 3/4 ton with the cast iron V8 that we profiled in our Forever Engines video. Do not buy the brand new RV with the frameless windows and the LED strips. Buy the fiberglass unit from the 1990s that is still watertight today. You have to become a historian of manufacturing. You have to learn which years were good and which years were the start of the decline. The era of walking into a store and trusting a brand name is over. They sold us out. They traded our trust for quarterly profits. But you can still win. You just have to stop shopping like a consumer and start thinking like an auditor. If it has a screen, it is a liability. If it has plastic gears, it is a toy. And if it says assembled in the USA with global materials, it is a